Hey guys, this is Az here. We're bringing you round 5, game 1 of the Irish Nationals now. With me again is Jared.
Hello.
So we've got another game with Mike Shiegel, actually our tournament organiser, who's on a bit of a winning streak at the minute. He is playing Andy, playing Andy on the left, and Ken, who's running Near Earth Hub on the right. In pink sleeves, which I'm going to go ahead and say offend me straight off the bat.
Pink, they're kind of mauve.
Lavender. Makes your eyes pop. So that's a pretty decent starting hand for Andy. Oh my goodness, Ken. Oh, that was
bright.
So there was a BL on marked accounts, I think an Enigma, shipment from San. Not a bad starting hand.
Not too bad. Mike's going to go back.
Keep his?
He's going to keep his.
Okay.
I think I mulliganed every Andromeda hand I drew.
Really?
Yeah. Andy can do better.
She runs with the best.
Yeah.
So that must be the marked accounts down, and we're gonna
Piece of ice.
Yep. Nice standard opening turn.
Sure, yeah,
So you got your Ghost Runner, which is great. Got a cloak, got your Switchblade. So you got your kind of defensive early checking suite straight away.
How will we look? So because he's got an extra Switchblade, he's probably going to ditch it, I think. Yep. So it's usually sneaky enough to try and sneak out an agenda against Sandy because she likes to play all her cards.
Absolutely. So keeping him honest there is an early Astro in that case would have been really horrible.
Oh, is that
Space Ice?
Nice. Is this Trick of Light?
I believe Ken was running Trick of Light, Space Ice. Yeah. I think that's pretty much what his deck was built on.
Nice. I took that to the regionals. It was a lot of fun. So page 1.
So, looking out for those account siphons straight away.
He needs to get a wee bit of economy going just to protect his centrals because Andromeda's going to get quite frisky shortly, I would imagine.
Now, as we mentioned actually before, so Mike on the left was actually the tournament organiser of the event. He actually got called away from the game here to go and help with another matchup where they had a bit of a rules query. Now, it took about 4 or 5 minutes for it to happen, so we actually came back, unfortunately, had a bit of a gap. We haven't missed much. The turn basically saw marked accounts loaded up, passed back where we saw Andy install a Switchblade and make a run on XQ, but didn't yield anything. And we're now just back with Ken, who's installed some ice and remote server.
So you must have switched the ice that was looking like it was going to be over HQ.
But went over RMD, yeah.
So, yep.
Now this is awesome. So if
fires up the space ice.
If you don't know what NAH is running here and you see in double advance, it can really only be space ice.
Yes.
But it's interesting.
It could be ice wall as well.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, yeah. Seeing that come out of shipment from Sansan, though, was a weird one.
No, it's not too bad. Like, you're storing it up for later. It's good against criminals because it's basically account siphon proof. You can res it from 0 once you've powered it up, and once it's res, then you can. It's pretty good against emergency shutdown.
Absolutely.
The one problem is that the oh, here we go.
Oh, is he discarding or playing that? He's playing. Yes, he is, of course. Account siphon for 3 credits here. I think, is he letting the loser click fire? No, he's paying for it, okay.
It keeps them poor.
Was really account siphon for 3 good there and taking 2 tags? When there's a mark account's taking over?
Well, what you're doing is you're denying them the money to do any of their shenanigans. He's going to keep the tags though.
And then he's going to run XQ again, spending those Ghost Runner credits, maybe trying to spend them in case they do get trashed, and does see a BL.
Nice.
Was there anything else in hand there? So, a shipment and
Sansan, NAPD, he's got one of his Trick of Lights.
So, yeah, there was 2 agendas and 4 there. So, that wasn't a bad pull at all.
So, it was good early pressure. Wonder if Ken's thinking he should have kept the space ice over HQ there. He would have been able to dump money into it to res it to avoid the count siphon.
Yeah, there we go. So we're clear the tags now. Very happy to go 2 points up. Again, it's not the Astro, which is what you really want to see, but you're happy for anything that's not an NAPD from NAH.
Oh yeah, NAH is a race, so you're happy just to get on the board.
And the full agendas, the full Icebreaker suite, up
very quickly with a cloak and Ghost Runner, so we can get it anywhere he wants, at least a couple of times.
And he's gonna poke.
Yeah, can't be raising that. Needs 3 at least. Pop up. Ice wall.
Ah, fantastic.
Pays 1 credit. 1 recurring credit. Go have a look. So yeah, he can get in anywhere he wants for very, very cheap at the minute.
So where do you stand on the marked accounts versus NAPD? Oh no, sorry, versus pad campaigns, sorry.
Well, people never trash marked accounts. People always trash pad campaigns. There's just 1 credit difference in the trash cost, but I think it's because you have to manually click it. I don't know, it messes people's minds up. They trash one on site and leave the other one forever. You probably find Ken's running both, I would imagine. It's a lovely just farm trip economy too.
So that's just what Mike wanted to see drawing into an Earthrise there. Ooh,
Drive-by.
the drive-by could be rewarding.
Yep, if he goes for a Sansan play.
So he just drew up that turn, which is fair enough. He's going to go check the hand, give a wee dice roll. He does see the NAPD, but doesn't have the credits to score it. Now, he actually could have spent... he sussed out he could.
Yep.
Wowee, so is there any more Jennas in hand? Has he
I think
really
he's
nailed
them
it?
out so far.
So Mike hitting well. That wraparound's pretty much dead.
Yep.
Yeah, the drive-by, if you hit a marked account that's face down or a city grid,
You want to go for the Sansan. It's probably in there just against there's lots of trappy decks out there too, but it'll still do work. So click for 2 and click the.
Putting 5 on marked accounts is really saying kill this now, and he can't. He's on 0 credits, so you're comfortable having that sitting there.
Well, it's nice to sort of you don't have to click it for a while.
Where is he going? Is he going? No, don't know what happened there.
He was going to click for credits and then he decided not to.
So back to the hand again.
That's not too bad. Keep the pressure on, like. If you don't see your fast advanced tools, then Jennas can pile up in HQ for NEH. So there's a Sansan.
I think he does have a trickle light.
Yeah, and he's got a trickle light. So will you go for this one now?
Yes, you've got to score this immediately, I think.
I think so. It's not safe in HQ at the minute.
Does he want to, if that is an upgrade, does he want to draw a card from his NEH ability, or would you maybe put it over the upgrade to not try and...
I don't mind drawing a card, like...
Knowing HQ's wide
That's
open.
Sansan. So do you go with the Sansan, force him to spend the money?
I think so. Now we know drive-bys in hand, obviously.
Yeah. And doesn't even have to pay real money.
So that's nice. Having the Trick of Light or the Sansan is 2 different ways to advance.
Yeah. It puts the runner in a situation where he has to run and trash that now.
And you can drive by it now, which is a bit of a kick in the teeth.
So that was on the table at turn, so Mike, might have wanted to have checked it, but I suppose he needed money first.
I mean, if you do check it for a click and then drive by it, is that like economically good? 3 clicks and 1 credit?
3 clicks will save you, yeah. Well, it still trashes a 5 cost thing for 3 credits. It's not the worst. Well, if you knew that this was going to happen, you were...
Yeah, hindsight's 2020 and all that. We're going back to hand again. See, this is the point I was thinking about. If he had installed a new server, but he didn't because he had the Sansan, so I like that.
And he can afford now to score another one if he draws it.
Blacklist probably not going to be relevant in this game.
So what are you looking for here? Just maybe build up some money? You don't want to draw into a card? Maybe not?
I think you want to get something else over HQ here. Just another bit of taxing ice to try, because the stealth credits are gone now. There's only cloak on the table.
Yep.
If you've got a second Enigma even, it would be pretty nice.
Well, he doesn't need to pump Refractor to break Enigma. It already starts
he can use his own, absolutely.
He can use his own monies.
So a second bit of space size then is probably really what he's after. Another marked accounts, or indeed if he does have a pad campaign, would be good. Even just apply a little bit more clickless economy pressure, because right now he's having to click for credits still.
Oh, you're not too worried. You've still got your first Astra on the board. Oh.
I think that was the wormhole though, or the nebula. I never remember which looks like what, but that just means he can trick a light it and still leave 3 on it.
Or it could be an Orion. He's dirty laundry in. Have a look.
Yeah, we're not doing anything with that, I don't think.
I don't think there would be any recursion at all in my stack.
Do you go and kill the Sansan now? You've got the credits for it, but it's
What
going
else
to
has he got in his hand? He's got Earthrise. He's going to pay
The Earthrise has
Earthrise.
been there for a while. Yeah, there he goes. And checking the hand again. So deciding to check the hand over and over rather than going with Earthrise and trying to...
Well, he's checking it last click, so he doesn't have to worry about the Enigma attacks, and he just pays his recurring credit, so it's a free look every turn. So if there is anything of interest in there, it's good to know.
It's interesting seeing the counter pieces on both sides here that aren't really having a huge effect, because we know there's probably no clot or anything to stop the fast advance really in Andy. Blacklist doesn't really do much to Andy, and neither does Cyberdex probably, unless there's a lot of dat suckers, which there wouldn't be in a stealth suite. So it's funny seeing these kind of cards come up that aren't having a big effect, and I like this. I must admit now, just having 2 credits a turn makes a big difference.
And you're asking 10 credits off them to trash both of them?
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Yeah.
Well, I think I ran Criminal as well. I think it was in a good spot because a lot of people are teching against the Anarchs, teching against the Shapers, and Criminal can kind of just sneak under the radar there. So cards like Cyberdex, are dead against them. And a lot of the hate cards that were in the meta for Criminals have kind of faded a wee bit.
So I think the worst case scenario here is if Ken does draw into another agenda that's not an Astro, and the HQ sitting as open as it is, it would be horrible. He wants...
Well, he's got some ice there, but...
that is an Astro.
That's an Astro, so I think we're probably just going to see that scored.
Do you go for the Trick of Light here and save yourself the Astro counter and end up with 2 counters on Astros? That would be pretty...
let's see what we draw. Is that a bail? No.
Another marked accounts, I think. There he goes.
Yep.
And then just 1 credit. And now he's got 2 Astros with 2 counters. That's strong.
Yes. Well, that allows you to score a bail next turn and still have an Astro left over for whatever else.
So this game all of a sudden's really kicked off.
Everybody on 4 points each, so it's kind of a race. Do you have to now put some pressure on R&D?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Has the lack of pressure on R&D really let NEH come back into this? But the fear of the triple advanced ice is real.
Yeah. Well, he's had Silencer in hand for a while there, so he could get the 2 to deny any real destroyers.
So it's maybe just the lack of that Ghost Runner or lack of... I mean, he's got Silencer in hand.
Yeah.
But you need 2 stealth credits really to make Switchblade
Yeah,
work. Which he's got.
Cloak, yeah.
Okay.
He's really hoping to see his interfaces, I think, to try and make it work.
Get the lock started at least.
Sweet.
So yeah, I think you're spot on. I think the R&D play's got to start soon because NEH is now rich. The marked accounts are loaded. We've got 2 Astro counters on the table.
Yeah.
That is a cloak. That'll be useful.
Well, he still needs to find his Desperado to have the memory for it. Earthrise doing some work here.
Yeah, the lack of Desperado. Oh. It's the amount of runs. You've been making a ton of runs in HQ, a lot of runs in remotes. There's at least about probably 8 to 10 credits worth of credits not gained. So, yeah, not seeing that early did have an impact.
So, but he is pretty poor now.
So we can get in, if that is... we're going to find out.
Yep. So, Wormhole?
So what's that, 2 to boost Refractor?
Well, Refractor, 2, 3, yeah, he won't have enough money, I don't think, to get through them both. But if it was the Nebula, the Destroyer, he could have spent 2 credits getting through it with Switchblade and still had 1 credit left over to get in.
Okay, going back to hand again. I mean, at this stage, I wouldn't really be thinking any agendas I want were in hand, but you need to kind of keep him honest and see.
Well, again, there's no Jackson being seen yet, so the NAPDs could have built up there. But again, he wouldn't have had the money to store them.
So what ice? Try to see what ice Ken has here, because he needs to put something down.
I think they're both wraparounds. Well, 2 of them at least are wraparounds. You might have 3 wraparounds. Which would have been great in the last game, but not this one as much. So he's gonna have a wee dig. What have we seen?
Pop-up?
Enigma? I think so. Again, Enigma, because he doesn't need to spend any credits to boost it, it's not the best.
I think for me the pop-up's got to go over R&D here. We're doing some... Mike's doing some math for Ken here. Yep. Is he doing some...
I think it's a bad idea putting it over HQ. That's the one he's been checking more often than not. Oh, so that's not the pop-up.
So double Enigma?
Double Enigma's not the worst.
Then again, I think you've got to split the Enigma servers if you can to not give that double click, last click saving.
Yeah.
It's really like putting just a 1 subroutine piece of ice down there.
And he loads up marked accounts. So marked accounts are doing a lot of work. Just click for free credits.
Security testing is going to solve Andy's problems immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be getting 3 credits for a click each turn.
And we'll probably see some real pressure being put on here if he can find his any of his interfaces.
Yeah, now he can basically just security test R&D
Yeah.
every turn reasonably comfortably until something else comes on here.
Mm-hmm. But then MBN with Jackson on the board can draw through any locks to try and get the agendas first.
No, nothing.
So what's it costing them to get into R&D at the minute? It's 2 recurring
2
credits.
stealth and 1, and then
yeah.
1. So 2
1
stealth, 2 normal.
And gets 1 back for Desperado.
Yeah,
so it's
so
one credit to get in there. It's not it's not taxing
And
at all.
again, if you're gaining 3 credits from security testing Desperado,
And there's an
each
account
turn.
siphon.
Chops a data sucker? Was pretty not
No, he
important at
doesn't
this
have
point.
the memory
Yeah.
for it. So Ken's just crying out here, hoping to find,
Yeah,
find
he
an
just-
agenda. Oh, another bit of space
Didn't
ice.
catch what that was.
Now this could be very interesting because this could really tax the recurring credits.
What do you think about maybe like advancing the ice wall here or putting an ice wall down? Because the corroder's the piece of ice that's really going to get taxed.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a strong ice wall or a strong barrier down, if that was an asteroid belt, this would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, I tend to think the Trickle Light one uses the nebulas, the wormholes, and the
Ice wall.
ice walls. So I don't think it has the infinite space to put in.
Again, Mike looks like he's doing credit counting for Ken, making sure, just trying to keep himself right.
Oh, he wants to know how much he can steal, I think.
And he's going to be able to steal it all.
Well, I don't think you res the. Depends what you've got on the board. If you've got a Sans on there, you probably res it
Yeah,
just to
absolutely.
deny the account segment. I don't think you res the second enigma. I think you just let him take the money.
And what's interesting here, and I think this is a great play by Mike, is he chose to spend real credits to get in here, keeping his stealth credits for what will probably be a follow-up R&D run.
Well, it's nice that he keeps the 3 credits, which should still allow him to res whatever's in front of R&D.
Did he clear the tags? Did he take just less credits? I didn't quite catch how that went. I think he maybe just...
Yeah, you don't want to lose your security testing. I don't think it's your main source of economy.
Not sure quite what's happening here. Mike's not been super clear with what he's doing. Did he change his mind about using the credits, maybe? Maybe he did. Maybe he realised that he was only going to get him to 3 and he maybe changed his mind and spent the credits for the tags. Oh, what did we draw into? Was it an agenda? I mean, with 2 Astro counters on the table, you can score a Beal happily, obviously another Astro happily.
You could nearly go for a... Well, I was thinking you could nearly try to go for a...
An NAPD
Yeah,
if you've got breaking news to kind of...
Or if you're being real frisky, you could put a Beal down and then score it for 3 points next turn with both...
Wow, yeah, absolutely. Could you do that off the back of a Sansa? No, because it's only
No,
if it,
no,
yeah.
you would need to set it. You need to install it and hope that he doesn't run it. But Mike hasn't really been that keen to check new remotes.
Is it SKU interface going to see play here? So yeah, not seeing the R&D interface has been pretty tough. So first click, another Earthrise down. And I got a drive-by. Do you take a chance on one of those 2 unknown cards with a drive-by?
It's 2
No.
clicks. I don't know if you... Oh, yep. We're gonna have a look. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good hit with a drive. Oh no, wait, did he choose to res at the start of turn? Okay, so we didn't actually drive by, he just discarded it. So 2 off the top. This Ken got to be praying to the gods of...
digging. Where are all these
doesn't-
agendas?
There was no snap keep there, so I'm assuming...
Just a pop-up. Do you just Jackson like mad and go for it?
If you do Jackson like mad, Mike gets the opportunity then to install the HQ interface and just go
Hammer
in
the
at 2 and
hand.
5, so it's a tricky situation, but...
Yeah.
Oh,
Breaking
oh
news.
wow, okay. So any agenda now.
Any agenda is a win, I think. If you can get it before Mike can.
Even an NAPD at this stage is a win from hand.
Yep. There's no risk of clout. I'm nearly thinking of, well, popping Jackson just to...
Thin the deck down a bit.
Well, it depends if Mike runs on R&D.
He is,
Just to
indeed.
sort of break a lock. So that is the Destroyer.
Switchblade will easily
Yep.
sort that out.
So again, he's only there's one.
Explodapalooza.
Oh, nice.
Wow, so that's timing. That's really, really good for Mike here. 6-5. The Daily Business Show still in play. Does he have a click left to get rid of it? I really wouldn't want to pass the turn back and leave that on the table.
So again, with the 2 silencers down there, it's only costing Mike 1 real credit to get in, is it?
They can't go back in a second time, though, is the only thing.
No. Once he gets his interface down, he'll be able to.
He just decided on cards to trash. Tricky there, just with these guys not tracking their clicks, they didn't quite see what click that run was. Because for me, if I had a click spare, I'd be wanting to kill the Daily Business Show.
But maybe he's just wanting to keep his money so that he can threaten a.
Okay. Wow, so we're going to see 2 cards here. If either is an agenda. Oh,
No,
doesn't it either work? Oh,
I think that's another Daily Business Show.
yeah.
It looks like a Daily Business Show. Do you install it? Try to draw it?
Oh,
Jackson.
If it's a 3-2, he can't score it. That. Oh no!
Oh, he's got
A breaking news at NAPD. Those are the 2 agendas you did not want to draw with that. With 2 Beals and an Astro still in your deck, you are
you
cursing.
don't know if he's running the Beatles at all because he's got Explodapalooza, so what's making room for that? Is that just a one-off?
Absolutely. Explodapalooza out of a non-butcher shop deck as well is a bit of a strange one for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling for Ken here. I really am.
You just can't see them quick enough.
Is this where you get really ballsy and you do blind the server out? On game point, either way? I know you do.
Well, what's he doing? Is that the...
He draws for his last click.
No, that was the draw.
Oh,
from
sorry,
the
apologies.
start.
Yeah. Oh, and that's
That's
the
the
Beal!
It's better in his hand now, I think. I don't know. He's drawing a lot of cards, though, so...
But you got to fear legwork.
Yeah. All the thinking's probably given Mike some clues about where the agendas are.
My goodness, this is
going to be tense one. This is
So
this
yeah.
is going to be the last turn, isn't it?
I think for me, I keep the NAPD in hand, I bin the rest, and Jackson them back in whenever the inevitable R&D run comes, because I would fear legwork. And at least if he legworks and you leave an NAPD in hand, he might not have the credits for it.
He's got the credits for it. You can see the credits he's got. He's not going to...
So 2 legwork. Yeah, no, even an Enigma's going to do nothing to him.
I don't think Mike himself runs legwork. I think he goes for the interfaces. I think Nicole stole all his legworks.
The hazards of sharing a set of cards with your partner. I wonder if that... Do you don't know what the very bottom card is actually for Ken installed? If it's an extra Jackson, it would be amazing right now.
Yeah. Might be an extra Jackson.
Oh my goodness, you can tell he's not enjoying this by spending his last click feeding marked accounts.
So you see what he ditched there? I think one was with the NAPD. I
Is
think
that
he's
the
tried.
Beatles
Yeah,
one?
I think he's probably tried to make.
There's the R&D interface, and it's
Yeah.
an instant install. Oh my goodness, we're going to probably see 2 off the top here.
So if you have another Jackson on the board, I think you shuffle in a load of draws.
Does he have the opportunity to run R&D, then the board, then R&D again?
No, you won't be able to get an R&D twice. He doesn't have the stealth credits.
So you force it once, and then just...
So did he run
I assume he run the
first?
archives
Yeah.
for his second click. So R&D interface was turn 1. I assume archives turn 2.
Well, that's good because it makes R&D make it more
Agenda dense, yeah.
I always tend to look at the top 2 cards to show them if they if they hadn't done that, if they
Yeah.
had won or not.
Oh goodness. I used to do that. I used to always check the top of deck to see if you just punish yourself, but I don't like to do it anymore. Too many days of special ordering and seeing a corroder on the top of your deck. Oh my goodness, second access.
No. Is this
Nothing.
This is probably going to be game Ken, unless he goes into Trice HQ. Nope. Yep.
Wow, that's it.
Oh,
Double
that was
counter.
So tight.
What an incredibly tight game,
Yeah.
man. Like the deck just wasn't coming in order for Ken, and Andromeda didn't have a very bad game. She seemed to kind of potter along pretty well. But look, thanks so much for watching, guys. So you can catch the video on the left was actually the last round, game 2 in round 4, or you can follow along to the next game for round 5, game 2. Thanks so much for watching.